존경하는 압둘라 샤히드
Honorable
제76차
President of the
유엔
76th General Assembly, Abdullah Shahid, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, President Moon Jae-in, and Your Excellencies. It is a great pleasure for us to stand here today. We are BTS, Special Envoy of the President of the Republic of Korea. We are here to tell the story of the future generation. Before coming here, we had a chance to ask them what the past 2 years were like and also what kind of world they have been living in. Jin will be sharing their answers. Let's take a look together.
보는 것만으로도 기분 좋은
Can you
에너지가
feel the
느껴지지
positive
않나요?
vibe?
지난 2년은
Frankly
사실 저도
speaking, the past 2 years were
막막한
also
기분이 들
challenging
때가
for me,
있었는데
but there
그렇더라도
were also
Let's
many people who
지금을 잘
shouted, "Let's live
살아가자라고
on."
외치는 분들이 있었습니다.
네, 가장 다양한 것을 도전할 수 있는 시기에
And we
멈춰만 있을
believe
수
that we
없으니까요.
cannot come to a complete
솔직히
halt as
처음에는
this is the
누구를
period
탓할 수도
for the
없고
many young people
억울하셨을 겁니다.
to take diverse challenges.
나는 어제와
It must have been very
한순간에
challenging as there
성인
is no
세계 온
one
것처럼
to blame.
세상이
And
변해버렸으니까요.
I'm the same as yesterday, but the entire world have changed in an instance. I was also very sorry to hear about the cancellations of graduation and commencement ceremonies. It must have also been not easy to see the valuable moments of life just pass by. And for us, we were upset as we had to cancel our tour concerts, something that we have been preparing for a very long time. And also we've been longing for the moment that we wanted to achieve. And we also needed some time to kind of remember the things that we have lost due to the pandemic. And it was also time for us to cherish the invaluable moments.
방금 이제 슈가 씨께서
As
당연하게
Suga
얘기했던
has
소중한
just
것들에
mentioned,
대해서
many
얘기해
have
주셨는데요.
responded to our
저희의
question
질문에도
with photos
소중했던
of
순간이
valuable
담긴
moments as
사진들로
well.
답변해 주신 분들이 많았습니다. 특히
And in particular, many have sent us images of nature. And I believe that during the past 2 years, many people came to realize the importance of nature.
그렇네요. 근데
I believe this
지구에서
is
우리에게
so.
남은 시간이 얼마 안
Would
남은
that
것
be
같은
because we are
불안감이
anxious
들어서인 걸까요?
because we feel that
방금
not
우리가
much time is
애도했던
left
것들에
ahead
대해
of us?
이야기해봤는데
We mentioned that we
지구에 대한
needed
애도는
some time
정말
to remember the things that we
생각하고
have
싶지는
lost, but remembering and sending
기후변화가 중요한
condolences to
문제라는
our
건
planet
다들
Earth
공감하시지만
is the last thing I
어떤
want
게
to
최선의
do.
해결 방법이라고
While many
이야기하는
believe
건
that climate
정말
change
쉽지
is a
않더라고요.
very important issue,
단정지어
it's definitely
말하기엔
not easy
어려운
to
주제인
point
것
out
같아요.
what the best solution might be.
사실 어려운
I think this is
이야기입니다.
right, as
하지만 이
this
자리에
is a
오기
very
위해 준비하는
challenging.
동안 저희가 알게
And as
됐던
we
것은
were preparing to
환경
join
문제에
today's
진심으로
event,
관심을 가지고 또
we
전공으로
learned
택해서
that there are
공부하는
many
학생들이
students
굉장히
who are
많다는
interested
사실이었습니다.
in environmental issues
아무도
and
바꿔보지
have
않은
selected
미래이고
this as their
거기서는 우리들이
majors.
채워갈 시간이 더
They
많기
also
때문에
there have been
어떤
also
방식으로
many people
살아가는 게
looking for
맞을지
new
스스로
solutions
답을
as the
찾아보고 계신 것
future
같습니다.
is unknown and is something that has not been taken.
우리의 미래에 대해 너무 어둡게만 생각하진 않으셨으면
And I hope
좋겠습니다.
that we do not perceive the future to be grim only. There are many people who are pondering upon what our future should be like. And I hope that we do not act as if our ending is determined already in our very own story, that where we are the main characters. Of course, there could be times when the world seems to come to a halt despite the fact that I am ready. And there are also times when we feel lost. This was also something that we have felt. So today's teens and 20s are also dubbed COVID lost generation. And this probably means because they feel lost, especially at a time when they need various opportunities and attempts. But can we really say they are lost just because we cannot see it with our eyes?
온라인
Let's look at
공간에서
these
새로운
photos.
방식으로
They are gathering
친구들과 만남을 이어가고
online with their friends,
새롭게 공부를
and they are
시작하고
embarking on new studies, areas of study,
앞으로의
and also there are many people.
감사합니다. 새롭게 공부를 시작하고
And there are
더
also many
건강하게
people who are
살아가기 위해
exerting
노력하시는
efforts
분들이
to live
많습니다.
a healthier life.
이것은 길을 잃었다기보다
And rather
새롭게
than
용기
describing
내고
them
도전하는
as being
모습으로
lost, they
보였습니다.
are exerting courage and taking
네,
on
그런
new
의미에서
challenges.
로스트 제너레이션이
And
아니라
I believe
웰컴
that it is
제너레이션이라는
more
이름이
fitting
더 잘
to
어울린 것
describe
같습니다.
them as welcome
변화에
generation
겁먹기보다
rather than lost
웰컴이라고
generation.
말하면서
This means that they
앞으로
are the
걸어나가는
generation that is
세대라는
welcoming
의미이세요.
these new challenges and
맞습니다.
marching forward.
가능성과 희망을
I believe this
믿고
is
있으면
very right.
예상
If we
밖의
have belief in new
길을 잃는
possibilities
것이
and
아니라
hope, I believe
새로운
that
길을
we can
발견하게 될 것이라고
be able to
믿으시지
seek
않습니까?
new paths going forward.
네, 우리가 택하는
And our
방법들 중에
choices may not
완벽하지
always
않은
be
것들도
perfect,
분명하게
of course.
있겠지만 그렇다고
But
해서
this does
할
not
수 있는 게
necessarily mean
아무것도
that
없을
there
거라고
is nothing we can do
생각하지
and we shall
않습니다.
be hopeless.
중요한 건
What's
변화 앞에서
important
어떤 선택을
is
하느냐
that what
아닐까요?
choices can we
저희가
make
유엔에 온다는
in
소식을
front of
듣고
these
정말 많은 분들이
changes.
백신
And I
접종을
believe that
했는지
many people were
궁금해하시더라고요.
curious
이
as
자리를 빌려 말씀드리면
we were
저희
telling
7명
the
모두
fans that we
백신을
are going to
맞았습니다.
the UN, and they were also
백신
curious whether we have been
저희를 기다리는
vaccinated.
팬들을
But
만나기
we
위해서
have been
그리고
fully
이 자리에
vaccinated.
오기 위해 끊어야
And
하는
vaccination
일종의
is
티켓
something
같은 거였다고
like a
생각하고
ticket
있습니다.
for all of us
오늘
to
전해드린
enable us to
메시지처럼
meet our fans
우리는 우리가
and
지금
to
할 수
join
있는
you
것들을
here.
하고 있는
And
중입니다.
we believe that we are doing
백신
what we
접종도
can do
그렇고
right now.
새로운 일상을
Just like
이어나가기 위한
vaccination
노력들이
and
계속되고
efforts to
있으니까
continue our new normal,
곧
I
얼굴을
believe
마주하고
that
만날
we
날이 멀지
can
않은 것
very
같습니다.
soon meet face to
그때까지 모두
face.
긍정적인
And I
에너지로
hope that you
다시
will be
반겼으면
filled
좋겠습니다.
with positive energy until then.
세상이 멈춘 줄 알았는데 분명히
We thought
조금씩
the
앞으로
world has come
나아가고
to a
있습니다.
halt, but
모든
we are
선택은
gradually
그
moving
선택이 곧 변화의
forward, and all
시작이라고
choices
믿고 있습니다.
are the beginning
엔딩이
of
아니라요.
new changes, not
새롭게 시작되는
ending.
세상에서
I hope that we
모두에게
can greet each
서로에게
other by saying
웰컴이라고
welcome
말해줄 수
to
있었으면
each
좋겠습니다.
other.
이제 저희가 들려드릴
And
Permission to
our
Dance는
song, Permission
모두에게
to
미리 전하고
Dance,
싶은
is a
저희의
welcoming greeting
웰컴
for us, from us to everyone.
It's so that of being you when your heart says like a drum, beating louder with no way to guard it.
When it all seems like it's wrong, say along to Elton John, to that feeling we're just getting started.
And when the nights get colder